Here are the 3 things I did to up-level my life. I'm talking huge up levels. I went from making $700 a month to making my first million in less than 18 months. I fled for my life from an abusive relationship, and then I attracted the man of my dreams, and I am so in love and so much more. Let's go. I moved to Bali. This was so out of my character. I was super codependent. I'm the oldest of 5 kids. I would stay in relationships just because I didn't want to be alone. I'm not saying that if you move to Bali, it's gonna solve all your problems, you're gonna be so happy, but especially for Americans, we stay in our comfort zone. There's something that opens up in your heart and it activates the present moment. And the present moment is the only place that you can receive heaven and all the unconditional love and the miracles that you desire. I heard a voice to come to Bali, and it was fear that stopped me. Oh my God, I can't control anything. And so if you are struggling right now and you feel blocked and trapped and like you're playing small, listen to that voice, get out of your comfort zone, and there's something so healing and invigorating and refreshing about going to a place that's new, and like it just drops you into the present moment with extreme gratitude. This changed my life and it will change yours. And hit that like button if you are ready to completely rid yourself of that fear voice telling you what if you fail, what if you can't, and embrace like the best hype woman in your head going, yes you can, take that trip, take that holiday, move. The second thing I did to up level my life was forgiveness.
It's more than saying sorry.
For reals though, when you have grievances in your heart and you have someone that you love so deeply but you're not speaking to them, what happens is you end up judging them and beating them up and tearing them down in your head. We all know how that goes. Your ego is telling you,
oh yeah, beat him up in your head, put him down, free your soul.
But then in a little tiny whisper it goes,
while still living trapped.
The ego doesn't want you to hear that part. My brother and I hadn't spoken for ages. There was a lot of pain and childhood trauma and blame and victim energy. I had this aha that brought me to tears and changed my life. It said, we're gonna wait till somebody dies or gets sick to reach out and drop your ego and just say I love you, and that wasn't gonna cut it for me. So I reached out, and it wasn't because I thought he was going to save me or he was gonna give me the salvation, and if he says that he loves me then I can finally be good enough. It was the forgiveness for the pain that we had, forgiving him, forgiving myself, and it was like letting the love flow freely. Yeah, I can love him. I don't need him to act this perfect way and then I can give out love because you finally did it the way I wanted you to. It healed me on such a deep level that I'm changed forever. The third thing I did to uplevel my life was I invested with people who had the beliefs that I wanted. It is a freaking mind training game, sis. If you can learn how to change one belief, you can learn how to change any belief, and this is why I'm sitting here in front of you feeling so peaceful and grateful and not waiting until tomorrow to live my best life. But specifically, I did this with money. So I felt super trapped. I felt like money was my problem, and if I just had money, and my excuse was like, well, I don't have the money to invest. And so there was something that happened in my money vibration when I gave a whole bunch of money to someone, and those crazy thoughts go through your head like,
what if they steal from me? What if this isn't gonna work?
You have to like feel that like a roller coaster, and then something unlocks in you that can't happen unless you have that huge buy-in, unless you decide enough is enough, here I am and I'm investing. So I found somebody who had the money beliefs that I wanted. Making money is a cinch. Making money is easy. I make money from unexpected places, and in less than a month and a half I went from $700 to $20,000 in 1 month. So I give you this example with money. I used what he taught me for everything, for my body, my sexual energy, my family, my friends. And one of the most important places for me to uplevel was in my romantic relationships. And in order to do that, I had to let go of being jealous and stop projecting that I didn't feel like I was good enough. So hit this video if you are ready to go to that next level, end jealousy, and have the relationship with yourself and your man that you always knew you were born to have.